Hello. You guys will have to tell me how my volume is, because I'm using my comfier headphones today because I wanted to be comfortable. I know that's a human sin, wanting to be comfortable. Um, but that does mean that the sound volumes are going to be a little bit different. I did turn music down a little bit already, because I remembered that that was an issue last time we used this. But let me know if it's still too loud. I think, judging by my bars, it should be about the same as it normally is. Um, but let me know if that needs a fix. Okay, I can turn myself down. I'm also just kind of loud in general. Up, up, up. Is that more where you expect it to be? Okay, good. Thank you. And hello to you too, Coconut. I love that you just popped into chat and started rambling about your taxes without even saying hello. Let me remember to actually put my phone in the correct do not disturb setting this time. That's a good idea. Okay. Um, my streaming software looks different today, and I'm not sure why. Hi, Sleepy. So later, after Sleepy has, actually eaten a food, Sleepy might be hanging out with me and chatting in a little bit. Um, we'll see. And yeah, part of the reason that daylight savings times is worse for stars is because she's in Europe, and Europe changes to daylight saving times at a different time than North America. So she actually hasn't hit daylight savings time, even though we have. Um, so it's a little more complicated than just forgetting that exists. um, I will say that I do still feel out of it. I have not adjusted to daylight savings time as well as I normally do this time. Um, which I already have to get up earlier on Fridays anyway to stream, so I'm still a little bit off. Yeah, it's wild, stars. Okay, things to say. Um, me trying to decide what to say first. Okay, tomorrow there's going to be a product launch in my shop. My patrons already know this. Um, but these are ready to be released in my shop. This sticker sheet of the purple stuff that we did. Um, and my patrons get to ask for me to set some of these aside. But these will launch tomorrow. It might be tonight before I go to bed because I don't want to have to think about waking up early on a Saturday. Um, but I might just release these before I go to bed tonight because I've got the listing done and everything. I just need to make it visible in my shop. Um, so these will be launched tonight or tomorrow. Um, so that's soon, and it's nine USD, just like all my other sticker sheets. So if you want one of these, keep an eye out because it's coming. I also got these printed and cut yesterday. So if you're part of my sticker club on Patreon, you already know that you're getting a lovely Lolita Grimace this month. Um, Next month, you'll be getting a little lasagna in the mail. Yeah. And then the design we're working on, like this painting here, is going to be the one for May. I just haven't printed that yet because we aren't done with the painting yet. You kind of have to do things in order. Um, so this will be the one for April. It's got the heart laminate on it, which I think is so cute. The little hearts. I'll send you an extra one if you want to eat it, Sleepy. I wouldn't suggest you eat it, but I'm very aware that I cannot stop you from doing that. Um, okay, what else? I think really just getting to work on this guy. If we get to a good spot on this one, I do also want to start laying down the masking fluid for this. Thank you, Sleepy. Um, you can only kind of see the pencil sketch here because I did it pretty late, but it's a little seal right here, and he's sitting in an ice field in the ocean. This is a photo that I took out in Valdez, on a glacier cruise, basically. So yeah. Hi, Tomato! Somebody want to use Tomato's command for me? Thank you. I finally did it. Yes, happy Pie Day, Tomato. But there's some areas in this, because it's water, that I need to put masking fluid down to keep the bright white. So I'd like to get that done so that I don't have to think about it next time. Because I think that's the one we're going to do next, and then we'll do the Forget-Me-Nots again. Yeah, I finally found the right words. I had to think about it. But we made some pretty good progress on this guy. I do need to alter the Forget-Me-Nots a little bit. I think I need to reshade these. The problem with the lighter color, that's the color of the month, is that it has white pigment in it, which acts more like gouache, so it is a little bit more opaque. So sometimes when I add enough of it to make it the color that I want, it will hide the shadows that I put underneath. So I think we just need to recarve out those shadows a little bit, and it'll be fine. I also wanted to add some sparkles to this, which is why I set these out last time, so that I would remember. And you know what? They did help me remember. So good job, Past Katie, on realizing that putting something in a weird spot would make you realize that you were trying to remember to do a thing. And then we also need to do the shading on the glass. Oh, I didn't shade this flower at all. I just missed that. Okay, let's start there. How is everybody else doing though? I haven't asked that yet. I won't lie, I'm in kind of a weird headspace today. I say as if I'm ever not in a weird headspace. But that's part of why I invited Sleepy to come hang out later. Because I knew that Sleepy would perk me up. God, that's a mood, Sleepy. And I know that you caught the illness. But that does mean that you get to kiss Tomato again, so... Oh, that sucks, Stars. I hate it when that happens. Well, you should eat something, Coconut. For sure. With these headphones, the music for me is so much louder. It's wild. I can actually hear things. I usually have it down really quiet so that I'm not tempted to sing along. But that might happen today. We'll find out. Oh no! That's so stressful, Tomato. Okay, I need to darken this up just a little bit, and then I need to let it dry so that I can... That's a little bit much right here. Yeah, that's better. Oh, nice. I'm considering if I want to take an edible tonight, actually. I haven't in a while, but I might do that and then just chill and vibe, because, I don't know, my brain is being kind of a butthole lately, so. Yeah, exactly, Sleepy, exactly. Okay. The other thing I said I needed to do was shade the Forget-Me-Nots. I honestly think I'm probably getting a silent migraine today, and I think that's part of why I'm in like a weird headspace. Which is fine, like I'm used to that. But it is also because I can tell a lot if I'm getting a silent one. So silent means that I'm not in pain. My brain function is just weird, and I can tell when I start typing and I'll replace words that sound similar but don't mean the same thing. So what word was I replacing that with? Um, I was typing something this morning and kept typing still instead of the word that I wanted to type. And I did that 3 times trying to correct it. And I was like, all right, perhaps the brain weirds are actually a migraine. That's okay. As long as I know, it's fine. That's just frustrating. Because, like, I know nobody really cares. Because I do that a lot, especially when I'm overstimmed. So I do that a lot in Libstream. And, like, nobody really cares. Like, Roy might make a comment making fun of me for it or something. But it's, like, not a big deal. Yeah, tomato. And so that gets worse when I have a migraine or when I'm overstimmed. And like nobody else cares. Like it's not a big deal. People mix up words all the time. But it makes me feel so stupid. Like it just like it puts you in the shame tunnel, you know? Where it's just like, "Oh, I'm too stupid to exist. This is fine." Even though like that is not what anybody else is thinking. That's what my brain does. And so it ends up shoving me into like a not fun brain space. But it may also be that I have a pinched nerve in my neck that I aggravated. You know, I'm old. There's a lot of things to like get fucked up. You know how it is, I'm sure. Yeah, it's so frustrating. Right, Sleepy? And I usually am pretty good for other people of like interpreting what they were trying to say. Oh, you and Stars can shake hands too. Stars has been coughing like crazy since she got sick. Um, yeah, she was just saying that she's sore from coughing so much, which is how you know like you're really fucked. I just laughed and my back popped, so that's where we're at today. Can we not do the political climate doom spiral again, Coconut, please? Thank you. Like, I get you're worried about it, but that's not a thing to do in chat. Thank you. Oh, I was saying I was thinking about taking an edible. That's what I was saying. I'm like, can you tell that I'm not really tracking great? Which, like, we knew. We knew. It is going to be so difficult to peel the masking fluid up under this because of the opaqueness of it. I, like, can't see it. What is that? Who are you? Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of stuff to freak out about. Actually, you guys want something, like, it's not political even, that everybody's worried about here? We've got a volcano that's threatening to erupt at any point. So, that'll be fun. I've dealt with that before. We haven't had one for a while, but I have gotten to deal with that before. Oh yeah, we have tons of volcanoes up here. That's why we have so many earthquakes. Yeah, that's fair, Sleepy. Honestly, so this may not be like the healthiest way to look at things, but like if the Yellowstone supervolcano explodes, we won't have enough time to really worry about it, you know? Like I can't control that, and nothing I do is going to change what the Earth is going to do, you know? So it's just kind of like a, oh, if it happens, and I'll figure it out kind of a situation. Like, I don't know. But, I was working at a pizza place when Redoubt blasted. And it put like a lot of ash all over the place. And volcanic ash is really bad because it's basically glass, right? So because of the temperatures in a volcano, the ash itself is like basically glass particles. So if you're driving around in it, it'll scratch your paint on your car and stuff like that. It will scratch windows. It will get into like electronic fans and stuff and completely fuck with the innards. Yeah, exactly, Sleepy. And honestly, you know what? If it took out the dinosaurs, it's good enough for me. But I worked at a pizza place when Redoubt blasted, and because nobody could go out without damaging their cars, a bunch of people ordered pizza, and um, because of that, basically all of our drivers' cars got completely wrecked, and they had to pay like hundreds of dollars to get all new filters installed and get their engines cleaned out. Um, so yeah, if that happens, think about the delivery drivers, please. I'll just put that out there. The one that's about to explode is Mount Spur, and we aren't sure exactly when, but weeks to months is what everybody's saying, so we'll see. Oh yeah, it is stars, you're right. I didn't think about that. Actually, you know what? The Steam spring sale is on, and I saw that some of the Power Wash DLC was discounted. Maybe I want to get some discounted ones. Because, like, specifically with the driver thing, sorry, I just saw what Coconut said. The thing is that they didn't make enough in tips to cover the amount of damage their cars took. But they were threatened with getting fired if they didn't show up to work. So, yeah, just think about people. Be considerate. Please and thank you. Ooh, that would be great, stars. I did already buy Last Campfire and a couple other things from Maddo yesterday. Which... Ooh, good. Love that, stars. It's such a good game. Actually, Sleepy would probably like it too. Do you like puzzle games at all, Sleepy? Or are you too bottom-coded to like puzzle games? Yeah, wildfires are really bad too. We've had a couple up here. Ooh, I think it is. Yeah, Sleepy. I remember mentioning that. It's so good. You'll like the sass in it, I think. Because it is a very funny game. Oh, excellent, stars. He'll probably do fine with that one, honestly. Yeah, Sally's great. I'm so excited for the next one they're doing, too. Can't wait. Hi, Bweeb. Yeah, I know you do, Sleepy. That's why we're friends. Oh, does somebody want to pin Doodle's command for me? Actually, that's what I was forgetting. Thank you. Our friend Doodle is working on raising money to get top surgery after their insurance has denied it to them. I think this is the third time they've had to reschedule their surgery. They do incredibly underpriced commissions, so you should get a commission and pay them more because that's what their commissions are actually worth. I'm actually going to get one, I think. I haven't fully decided which one I want to get, though. But I think I am going to get one and pay, like, way much over because those are so cheap. Ooh! What brushes? I do use Procreate. Oh, speaking of, you guys want to see something I made? I asked that. I know you guys want to see. You're gonna see. So Sleepy and I are doing a collab stream on the 22nd. And I drew this yesterday, except for our little guys in the truck. Those are by Tomato. But I did the rest of it. So you guys should come hang out with me and Sleepy on the 22nd, which is a Saturday. We're going to be doing American Truck, which means you will get to hear Sleepy moan randomly, which is always a fun time. But we're following the road trip path that me and my family would always take to my grandma's house when we lived in Portland. So it's gonna be like a lot of me telling little kid stories and me and Sleepy like just being general degenerates, you know? You better be, Sleepy. Otherwise, we can just shove you full of cough syrup. That's fine for trucking, I'm sure. I'm sure. Um, but yeah, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. So you should come hang out with us. Oh, that's nice, Blib. I'm guessing that's the equivalent of Dayquil. Figuring out different like names that people call drugs in different countries is so wild. Because Americans, we are so like brand name pilled. Have fun, Coconut. Make sure you drink water too. Oh, that's what I always use. I like Theraflu. It doesn't mess with me as much as the quills. Oh, that's wild, Blib. That's a lot of stuff. That's cool. But yeah, I usually use Theraflu. It doesn't make me feel as nuts as the quills do. Also, I guess I'm technically not allowed to have either of the quills anymore because of the meds that I'm on now. So, it's good that I like the other one better. Can she focus? The answer is no. Okay. I do think those look better now, the forget-me-nots. What else? I still need to do the glass, which is scary. I don't know why glass, well, I do know why. Glass freaks me out. Because the way it changes light does not make sense to my brain at all. Okay, I can actually remove the collab thing now. There we go. So that you guys can actually see chat. Okay, let me pull up my reference image. Where is it? It's here. Okay. I love that Blib. Yeah. You can also do, there's a channel point redemption for self-care that puts a little campfire on the screen and does the same thing that is Rainbow's command in her stream. Oh, yes, that's totally fair. I have definitely sliced my hands up on my brain just stopped on glass before. Specifically, there was I was reusing a frame that had glass in it to make a collage for my great grandmother when she was in the hospital. And I sliced my fingers up so bad on that piece of glass, like all the way through all of these. It was bad. It ended up fine, like I'm healed, we're all good, but I think that I want to use warm gray for the bottle. Yeah, exactly, Sleepy. It's kind of the same with paper cuts, especially if it's thicker. Like, oh, I didn't do the cork in there. Doy. Let's do that first. Especially with like thicker cardboard where you'll feel your skin rip apart before you actually feel the pain. It's awful. Yeah, for sure, Sleepy. Yeah, so I worked in a college bookstore for a really long time, and I still, which involved a lot of boxes and paper, right? So I still have, like, there's one, the most visible one is like right there. I still have scars from cardboard cuts from when I worked there, all over my arms. Okay, I also need to remember that this would through here too, so I would use some of the color. Like this. Yeah, I got pretty good with utility knives specifically, but I definitely did almost like slice off the entire tip of my finger once with an X-Acto knife because I was being stupid with it. Um, I thought to myself, like maybe a minute before I really badly cut myself, if I keep doing this, I'm going to cut myself with this. And then I did, you know? It's just that kind of thing. Ooh, that sounds really uncomfortable, tomato. Yeah, I have all sorts of scars. I scar really easy. Um, I do have like it's not as visible anymore, but maybe you can see a little bit. There's like a little spot right here. Um, that was from me doing a drunk baking episode, which was like a YouTube thing I used to do. They're on private, you can't see them anymore. But I leaned a cookie sheet against my arm. And I had like a whole Dorito of a burn here. It was really bad. Oh, they sure will. That and lemons. I eat an orange with breakfast every morning. So whenever I'm like peeling the orange, I'm like, "Ah, I need to moisturize my hands more." Yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad. It healed up fine and all that jazz, but there is actual video footage of me burning myself with that. Not that it's like publicly available anymore, but it is in the world. I do want to do the metallics last because I wanted to do a little bit of metallic in the potion. Um, but that will change all of the colors and hang out in my water for ages. So we're gonna start with the bottle and then move our way out from there, I think. Oh yeah, for sure. Any sort of alcohol will find those for you real quick. Oh, I'm sure sleepy. I don't know, during COVID, I didn't really have, I was a complete homebody. Like, I never left the house anyway. So it did not affect my life very much at all, if I'm being honest. Like, it changed how often my brother went for groceries, and that was pretty much it for me. Um, which I think is part of why I managed better mentally than a lot of people did during COVID, because I was already used to just doing my own thing. Like everybody was freaking out about how to maintain a schedule and stuff, and I was like, you just maintain the schedule. I don't know what the issue is here. Yeah, that's fair. Keeping yourself on track with stuff like that can be difficult, but I'm just kind of like that as a person. So I'm already, pretty responsible when it comes to stuff like that. And I had already fixed my own sleep schedule and stuff like that to be more like a normal person. um, so it wasn't as big of an issue for me personally. I also wasn't in school or doing like a real job, so it wasn't that drastic of a change, all things considered. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I've talked about this on stream before, but I had like a really bad depression slump. Almost didn't survive it level depression slump. Um, Before COVID. And I had just started like dragging myself back out when COVID happened. Well, I hadn't just started. I had really made progress on digging myself out, I guess is a better way to put that. Um, so like I'd already done the shitty part, and anything after that was fine, you know? So my tolerance for that kind of stuff was at a very different level than anybody else was at. Um, that's fair, Sleepy. See, I as you might have noticed, Sleepy, by when we were scheduling stuff, I'm very on top of it. Hi, Rainbow. Good to see you. Yeah, see, I don't always focus better, but sometimes I do. And another thing is that I'm pretty good, especially now, at like making myself buckle down and do something, especially if it's like school or similar to that. So like I'm pretty good at doing like the boring part of like artwork and stuff like that. So the parts that are not as fun to do, you know. Um, but yeah. But that's a learned skill for me because I was undiagnosed and unmedicated for the majority of my life, so I didn't really get a choice about that, you know? Oh, cool. Okay, hold on a sec, folks. We're gonna call Sleepy, which means I'm going to trade over to a different um, voice channel. So you aren't gonna see my tuber for a second here. Hang on. You can still hear me because I don't do sound through Discord. Let me also do this. There's a Sleepy. Hello? Hello? If you're talking, I straight up cannot hear you, Sleepy.
I
Okay.
forgot to turn on the power to my microphone.
Okay, cool. As long as it's not something I need to fix, we're fine.
No, all my fault.
Here we go. We've got a little Sleepy.
Hey, look, it's me.
It's you. Let's see. What if
I forgot to
I...
turn off the stream audio and I voice jammed the hell out of myself.
I think I'm gonna turn off the bathtub and put you over here so you can keep track of chat for me. There you go.
I'll be diligent.
Let me do the thingamahoosit as well. I know that's really specific. Everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's a technical term. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand.
How is Sleepy's sound compared to me, folks? And the music?
Oh, I should probably speak. How do I sound?
Yeah, that would help.
I am using a different microphone than usual. Sounds good? Cool. Thank you, Rainbow.
Thank you. All right.
Well, I have a different reactive.
It's
I wanna
always such a
use.
pain in the ass.
Where do I put any of my files? Oh no.
You don't keep track of your files? What?
Yeah, are you surprised?
I'm gonna have to fly over there and keep track.
Oh god. Okay, it's not as bad as Libs.
I
Not
don't think
nearly as
anybody
bad.
is as bad as Libs.
Yeah, just hearing about theirs just gives me anxiety.
Okay, theoretically I sent you an invite for the thing so that you can actually be added properly.
Yes.
Cool.
I turn my mic
Oh, why do I
off.
still have
Okay,
Fuki open?
yeah.
You can close. Okay. There we go. Okay, that can get minimized, so I don't need to worry about it. All right. There we go. Now everything's proper.
That was surprisingly painless, actually.
Well, that's because I did the painful part for you, baby. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's usually because I don't have a hand in it.
Yeah.
I screwed up the one part, just turning my mic on.
Okay, good. It worked properly because I got an email that you're live as a guest. Cool.
Nice.
Hi, Tens.
Hi, Tens.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all are... I make friends with a lot of neurodivergent people, and most of them are not organized at all.
Nope.
Like, not even a little
Can't be.
bit. And I'm, like, over-organized always, so...
Yeah, it can't be me.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like.
You're more organized than most, Stars. Okay, I was adding color to this. That's what I was doing. And thank you for letting me know that you had sent me a message because I 100% had not seen it.
I figured. That's all good.
Yeah.
So Rainbow's like, Katie's like, oh no, another one. Yeah. Just adding to her collection.
Yeah.
So she just collects all the neurodivergent people and just we all just sit in
Honestly.
Katie's lap. Also, this is the first time that you and I have voice chatted, I'm realizing.
It is.
Yeah. It was like that on Matto's stream too. I was like,
Yeah,
really?
I'm not a big voice chatter, honestly, so
No, me neither.
it makes me nervous.
Yeah, I'm always nervous about it too. And like one of the symptoms of ADHD is that like sometimes you accidentally talk over people. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
for
gotta
sure.
get the thought out right away. And I'm like, oh no, I have to be careful about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one day I'll find this image. I found a version of it that I want.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for one of the reactives that Tomato did for me that it's just
Ah,
really, really,
gotcha.
really cute.
Well, it's Tomato's art, of course it's cute.
Oh, I found it. I found them. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
exactly,
organize it, too.
Rainbow, for sure. And I have some hearing damage in my right ear, so sometimes if people are mumbly, I can't understand what they're saying. And there's only a number of times that I feel comfortable saying, what? what? Like, that's also
Oh my
why I
god, I
don't
feel that.
tend, yeah, I don't tend to hang out in collab streams as often because too many voices at once makes my brain hurt. Hi, Sin. Why did I call you Sin? Hi, Potato.
Oh, hey, Potato.
I know you go by Sin, so it's not a big deal, but I always call you Potato.
Potato's just cute.
Potato is cute.
It's like when people call me pierogi. It's like, I get it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. My brain just is like, it's Sin. I don't know. I'm gonna blame Sleepy, because that's the only time I've called you Sin, and this is the only time I've had Sleepy on stream. It's Sleepy's fault.
I am the variable, yeah. Let's see if this works. Look, I'm different.
You are
Hello.
different. That's cute.
Yeah, I know, right? This is basically what
Pierogi.
I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm wearing this outfit. This is an actual outfit that I own. I sent Cap actual reference photos of me in the outfit to draw this.
I love the, is that a blouse? Skirt?
It's a skirt, well, a dress, like, and then a cardigan.
It's just so cute. I mean,
Thank you.
literally anything with flowers on it, I'm just like, I want to wear that.
Yeah. I love flowers. They're so cute.
Yeah, me too. And yeah, Tinzaka, pierogi rhymes with my real name. So
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of, I'm Ukrainian. So pierogis are pretty often in my life. So it was just a, yeah, it's just a natural progression basically, and I'll never live it down.
Well, I mean, pierogies are cute and only good when they're stuffed, so I think that fits with you very well.
Oh, Katie, you always know exactly what to say.
There was a place up here that did pierogies, like a pierogi of the month, basically, on Fridays. And
oh, like different flavors?
yeah, so they would do like a special flavor. There was one that was like a cheeseburger one that was so good.
Ooh,
And then they stopped serving dinner because I think I was the only person who ever went there for dinner.
Oh no. Yeah, we had a
so
pierogi place near us, and I never went there, but they had like 100 different flavors you could get, and I'm so sad I never went. I like pierogi. Okay, the weird thing for me is my mom made pierogis homemade so often that I kind of got sick of them for like 10 years.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now I'm super into them again. And I'm like, God, I just missed out on so many pierogis.
Yes.
And yeah, Rainbow, I'm Ukrainian and Irish, and I'm also Métis.
Irish I would have guessed. Ukrainian I wouldn't have.
Yeah, well, the city that I live in is actually like a refuge place for Ukrainians. So we have a whole bunch. There's tons of people with my last name, and they're just like, "Oh, do you know this person?" I'm like, "No."
Oh yeah, garlic is always a classic for a pierogi or otherwise.
Yeah, I like onion and cheddar. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
And then I just completely fuck it up with some sour cream.
Yes.
Some kubasa on the side, just oh. But my appetite hasn't diminished.
Yeah, that's good. Or are you just pretending to be sick so that you can get more soup?
Why you gotta call me out?
Hi, Toast! Welcome in!
Hey, Toast! Loaded baked potato pierogies. That sounds good.
Oh, like a loaded baked potato pierogi would be good. Yeah. Yeah. That would slap.
That would be really good because like usually you eat pierogies with like pork sausage or bacon.
Yeah.
You just have it in there already.
The pierogi.
Oh yeah, Monday's St. Patrick's Day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't think I own anything green. So I've always had this
Really?
cheat code when I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get pinched if you don't wear green.
Yeah.
And I was like, nope, my eyes are green, so you can't pinch me.
Ah, good, good. Yeah, see, I have the rainbow thing, so I do always have green.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yes, and today is Pi Day. It's true. 3.14.
Oh yeah. So many days.
Yeah. Humans
I
love
can't remember
making
them.
a day for something.
Oh, coconut. Pierogies are easy to make, but you have to make so many. And it's just so time consuming.
Yeah, I do not have the patience for that, honestly.
Like when my mom makes pierogies, she makes like 300 of them because she
Oh
only
my
does it
God,
once a year.
that's so many.
Yeah. Yeah, she asked me if I wanted to help one year, and I was like, sure. And I haven't ever helped
And
again.
yeah, and then you were stuck there for 3 years. Uh-huh.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One shade right here, I think.
I have locally made candy potato. Is that like a marzipan thing? I finally tried marzipan for the first time, and they were little tiny potato things that literally actually looked like potatoes.
Yeah, yeah. Marzipan, they often make like little fruits or whatever. So, but
Yeah,
there
marzipan.
is
Yeah, I love them.
potato candy that is made from potatoes with a bunch of sugar in it, basically.
What? I want to try that. That sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
It was a pretty classic candy in like Ireland and early in like immigration to the US because like there were a ton of potatoes, right? And if you can afford some sugar, then you can make some candy.
Oh, I'm like looking this up, and like people make like little rolls, like little swirl rolls out of them.
Mhm.
Oh, that sounds so good. Mashed potatoes. That's interesting. I could see
Yeah.
that working.
Mhm. The
Oh, that'd be
potato
such
can
a
do
stim.
anything it sets its mind to, honestly.
Yeah, literally anything. I think
Yeah.
at one point they started making hand sanitizer out of potatoes.
That makes sense. Well, I mean, you can make alcohol with it, so.
Yeah. But yeah, stars. I love the marzipan potatoes. I loved squishing them in my mouth. It was just
Mm.
when I said I wanted to eat that wax, I wasn't kidding. Like I love
I didn't
squishy
think you were
textures
kidding.
like that. Don't worry, Sleepy. I believed you immediately.
Yeah, like I don't think you joke about putting things in your mouth.
No, I take it very seriously.
Yeah. Oh, interesting, stars. I hadn't thought about them as a Christmas food. Yeah, I've had those ones before toast. They're pretty good.
I can't believe
Although
I
I
haven't
am
tried
a
these.
saltwater taffy bitch.
Ooh, I love saltwater taffy. I feel like
Yeah.
I've asked this before, but what's your favorite flavor?
Uh, I don't think I can pick just one.
No, that's fair. Do you have a top 5?
Yeah. Okay, so vanilla for sure. I also like
Yeah.
cinnamon, black licorice, Neapolitan. And then, what did I say the fifth one was? Maybe cherry.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had cherry.
There was one of the towns that we went to a lot growing up is Seaside, Oregon, which, as you might guess, is by the seaside. Um,
Sounds right, yeah.
there was a little candy shop there that let you do like a pick your own by the pound kind of situation. So you could just take however many of each flavor you wanted.
Mm.
And they had a bunch of them. So.
I love the ones that just let you like pick as many as you want, and like you just gotta hit like a weight goal.
Yeah.
There's this place called Rocket Fizz in our like kind of downtown area, and I just got a bag full of bubble gum and cotton candy.
Nice.
So your cinnamon ones,
I will
are
have
they
a
like
little
the
treat,
red
thank
cinnamon?
you.
Oh, what good timing, huh? talking about taffy.
Yeah. Actually, I've had these caramels sitting here because I couldn't have them with my temporary crown in, but I've got the permanent crown now.
Ooh, nice.
And I kept forgetting that these were here. I need to warm it up a little bit first because it's just been sitting out here, but I will have a caramel. You should also have a little treat, Sleepy.
I have a little treat. I had like some peppermint patties that
Ooh.
I was just keeping next to me, and I got mad at them, so I threw them away.
Oh, that's fair. I don't know. Peppermint patties kind of, the older they get, the weirder the texture is.
Yeah, they get like hard, but not like.
Yeah,
Not
they
in a
get
normal
hard and
way.
then they get like gummy when they finally get wet, and it's like bleh. My mom was always a big Junior Mints person, and so we had
Junior
those
Mints.
around
Why
the
do-
house
that
a
sounds
lot.
familiar.
They're kind of like tiny little peppermint patties, so they're like little bite-sized things, kind of like a little bigger than an M&M. So they have
Oh
that
yeah, we
same
used
like
to.
peppermint fondant in there.
Yeah, we used to have these as a like when I was a kid, but I haven't seen them since then anywhere here.
You know what, Toast? If that's what you like, then yes, it counts as a treat.
I don't have any nice treats around me, so I'm just drinking more of my smoothie.
That's fair. What kind of smoothie did you make today?
So this time I did the same thing as last time with the apple and the strawberry, but
Mm-hmm.
I actually have enough ingredients to make it like have strawberry flavor. So it's just another strawberry apple smoothie. I thought about adding like a dash of cinnamon to it, but I forgot.
Thank you, Rainbow. It's all rainbow colors. Now you guys get to
Drinking
listen to me
barbecue
chew a
sauce
caramel.
count?
Hmm?
Mm. Oh, Toast asks, does drinking barbecue sauce out of the bottle count as a treat? I like doing that. That's a treat for me.
Yeah, I said, like, if it's what you like doing, then yes, it counts as a treat. And
Oh,
thank you
yeah,
for the
okay.
follow, Toast.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
like the red cinnamon candies.
Mm-hmm.
But I like naturally flavored cinnamon stuff a little bit more, like when it's brown.
I like both. They're just
Sometimes you
like
just need
different
the pain.
things.
Like the red ones hurt you, and sometimes that's nice.
Yeah, I always say that I like the sensation flavors. So like salt and vinegar, cinnamon, peppermint. Like add a stim to that food.
Yeah, I was in Blanc's stream and we were talking about like really, really, really flavorful foods, and I was just like, I like the intensity.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I eat a lemon square, I want it to eat me back, you know?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Tens, I love soy sauce. Sometimes I just
Oh yeah.
want salt and I'm just like, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna put a bit of this in my palm and just eat it.
Yep. Big same.
Hello, text of tomato. Oh my god, rainbow. Oh my god.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we
I think
shared the
this
brain
might be close
cell.
to done.
It looks so good. Like you're doing such a good job on the glass too. I know you said it was
Thank
making
you.
you nervous, but
It
like,
scares me.
well, the refraction in the glass, like it just looks so amazing, and I
Yeah,
love
I
the
do
way
have
that
a reference. I changed it a little bit for this. Hi, BP. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hi, BP.
Thank you, BP. We get to watch Dancing Cats forever. I chose that one because it always makes me do a little dance.
I can't hear it. I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah, I promise. It's I forget the right word for it, but like the Hindu style chanting music. So it's got like a really
Oh, is
strong drum to it. Yeah. Oh, is there tens? Drop
Yeah,
it. I want to know.
yeah, it's Tunuk Tune. Tunuk Tune. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah. But it slaps. It always hits.
It does. It just came on my Spotify way back when, and I was just like, what is this? I like this.
It's so good. Oh, late lunch. I'm glad you're taking a lunch, BP. Yeah, I pretty much only know that specific song because of the Dancing Cats, but I know that it is also a style of music. Bhangra. Okay. I don't even know if I said that correctly, but I tried, so.
Yeah, I was gonna read it, but I was like, I'm gonna let Katie do that.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll at least throw it out there. I don't know. Okay. This is dry, so I can probably take the masking fluid off of this, and we'll see how that is, because I will need to shade a little bit more here, I think. Because I think because of how thick that other... Ah! I almost dropped my croissant!
I love that video so much. We stimmed that constantly. We still do.
Yeah, same. Almost all of my bit alerts are vines, honestly, because, like, they just imprinted on my brain. So my friend and I, my best friend John, who actually passed away, I've talked about him on stream before, but we would just sit in the living room and watch Vine compilations, and I would just talk along with every single one of them, and he's the only person I've ever met who didn't find that obnoxious as fuck.
Oh, we all do that.
Goopy Wiener is a point redeem BP, so it's not a bit alert.
I think it was like last week. We opened our car door, and our car is like rusty and old.
Mm-hmm.
And it went like, and we were just like, I almost dropped my croissant.
Excellent.
It's amazing. I love it when things just bleed over into that.
That's gay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, hamster dance. God, I forgot about that.
Oh my god, somebody reposted Dramatic Chipmunk on Tumblr,
Oh my god.
pretending like it was
that's
new,
classic.
and I was like, don't cite Deep Magic to me, which I was there when it was written.
God, it just throws you for a
I
loop
love your goopy
sometimes.
wiener.
Yeah, it does. So much
I
stuff
love
is
your
coming
goopy
back
wiener.
from when I was like a preteen too, because it's like
I
popular
love
again.
your goopy wiener.
So like the clear plastic and clothes and stuff, and I'm like, we
I
did
love
this
your
once
goopy
already,
wiener.
please. It just means that you can tell when you're sweating. That's all it
I
does. It
love
doesn't
your
look
goopy
good.
wiener.
Just don't
Yeah, we've
don't
already
make the
learned this
same
lesson.
mistakes.
I love your goopy wiener.
I'm getting the vibe that you guys like my goopy wiener. Is that true? Oh, tens! Yeah, I remember that now that you say it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
why
phrased it like
love
that on
music
purpose,
video.
BP. What'd you say, Sleepy?
Oh, I love the music video for that song. I had no idea that's why he made it. That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. I remember seeing that somewhere, which is just great, honestly. Yeah, I think I will do a better job on the forget-me-nots when they're bigger on the other piece. Like, they look correct, but they still are not as defined as I would like, because I'm a
It just didn't quite
perfectionist.
turn out. I mean, they look really pretty, but like,
Yeah, the close up, the masking fluid kind of made it a little bit too intense on the white.
Two bros chilling in the
In the
hot
hot
tub,
tub, 5 feet apart because they're not
gay.
gay.
God, you have so many throwbacks.
Yeah, it's because I'm old.
See, I remember COVID days, like lockdown days. Me and my roommates, because we had 5 total people, including myself, living in one place, like a really small townhouse.
Hmm.
And we would all just like pull up in the living room and watch hours and hours of Vine compilations.
Oh yeah, same.
I kind of miss those days. That was fun.
Right? Yeah. Neon Cat, unfortunately.
Of course. Ugh.
Yeah.
Can nothing be pure?
No, it can't. It's illegal. And yes, I did know that, BP. What else do I want to do to this? I know, it sucks, Rainbow. Do want to still add sparkles to the potion. That's the thing we're gonna do.
Oh, yeah, so you're gonna use the mica, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe I wanna make the ribbon a little bit pinker. Feels too samey to me. The worst that happens, Potato, is that they see that you send it in twice, and it's not a big deal. Like, that's just a basic human error, you know?
Yeah, they probably made worse mistakes.
Yeah. Like, at any point in your life, there is somebody who is doing what you're doing worse and with more confidence. So just keep going. Like,
I love that.
just keep chugging. I figured that you were just falling asleep because you didn't like NFTs that much. You found them that boring, Coconut.
The correct response, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think making this a little pinker is going to be good.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I hated most about like the era of NFTs was just like finding out your favorite creator, just like sold their soul, basically.
Yeah.
Because I used to love like Babish Culinary Universe, Tomato, and I used to like binge his content all the time, and then he started doing NFTs, and I just instantly unsubbed.
She's like,
no, we're
no.
done. Yeah, that's gross. I'm not touching that. But on a more positive note too, sometimes you get creators that you admire and they're like, "Fuck NFTs," and you're like, "Oh my god,
right.
Can I follow
you
twice?"
You guys can buy my work as NFTs. They're called original art, and you can buy them in my shop, and then you will own the original art for the rest of your life. There you go. God, I went and got my tax prepped this week, and the person who was doing my taxes asked me if I had dealt in crypto or Bitcoin, and the face I made her laugh. I went, no.
Base. That's so base.
Yeah. Was it Babish? No, it wasn't Babish. Who was it? Who kept giving people botulism?
Oh god. Is that the pink sauce girl?
No, there was somebody who was on like the food channel that Babish was on, I think. Bon appetit, thank you, Stars. So, botulism Brad, that's who it is. Because he was doing natural nitrates instead of nitrate salt, which is what people use to cure stuff. And kept giving people botulism.
Oh my god. Like, I am too scared to give food advice on a public platform like that, because I'm like, what if I poison someone? And then people just do it for money.
Yeah, you'd think once would have been enough, but no, he did it, 3 times?
Oh my god, I would be so ashamed just from the first one. I'd be like, "Okay, well, I'm deleting my channel. Have a good day, guys.
I'm
Bye."
moving into the mountains, and you'll never hear from me again.
So I'm like, I get really nervous when I say something weird in someone's chat, which happens often. But like, I'm like, I'm never gonna come back here again. Once there was this streamer who was playing Roblox, and I was just like, "Oh, this is fun. I could play Roblox too." And I was like new to Twitch. And then on his stream, he was like, "Oh, a stream sniper," and I was like, "Oh," and I haven't been in a stream ever since.
Oh, I don't like it when people are like that. Like, this isn't a competition.
Right? It's Roblox.
Yeah, right? It's like a game. And also streaming in general, it's like people who get really up in arms if regulars in their chat are like, "Oh, well, what kind of advice would you have to start streaming?" They're like, you're trying to steal my viewers." No, it's like you're somebody they trust to give advice, and it means they like your stream. They aren't just coming in for advice and then they're gonna ditch you. Like, come on.
Like, not everyone on the internet is a boogeyman, you know?
Yeah, it's just absolutely wild to me. There are people who will ban you if you use other people's emotes in their chat because they
What?
consider
That's
it,
crazy.
yeah, they consider it advertising,
That's wild. That's
right?
absolutely wild.
Like, insane.
I was in Smilky's stream today, and
Mhm.
they were talking about how people apparently were getting angry at people in their Discord chats for using the self-promo channel that they themselves put in there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I know, it's like, don't have it then.
Yeah, if you don't want people to do that, then don't allow the space for it. Like, it's not that hard.
I know, and it's like, you know what? Run your channel however you want to, but that probably just means you should remove the self-promo channel.
Yeah, exactly. Like, maybe chill out for 5 seconds. Like, if you're that
Right?
insecure about your channel that you think one person starting streaming is going to steal all your viewers, then that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, I know. Like, the only thing that I can think of is, like, if somebody just comes into your Discord, doesn't watch your stream, never watched it, and just, like, spams the self-promo, it's like,
Yeah,
maybe you
exactly.
can
So
get...
if, like, somebody's first chat is give me advice on how to stream, that's a little, that's
Yeah,
impolite.
that's a little weird. Yeah.
But that also isn't, like, the worst thing that's ever happened, you know?
No, like, sometimes people just, like, miss social cues, and I get that. Like, I
Yeah,
do that
yeah, for
sometimes,
sure.
too.
Which is
But,
why,
if
like,
that's...
especially in chats that I'm modding, I'll be like, hey, person who just did this is considered rude and would get you banned in other channels, so you might want to reconsider your approach. And depending
Yeah,
on
like,
how they
here's some
react to
advice.
that, they're either getting booted or they just straight up didn't know and will adjust their approach, you know?
Go piss, girl.
Yeah, exactly.
You want me to take a break? Fine. We also have somebody ringing our doorbell for some reason. I guess
don't
I
know
will
why,
take a
in
break.
Like,
Go ahead.
in my head, you it's like when you told me like the general area where you lived, I was like, okay, so Katie lives in a house in the wilderness. And
No.
you talk about going to the shops and stuff like that, and then I realized, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm the person that asks Canadians if they live in igloos.
Yeah, yeah. To be fair, for a long time, people would ask me how I had internet. So wild. I haven't had one yet, BP, so you're on the money. So we're gonna take a quick break, which means I'm gonna run some ads. You should also take a break. You should get up and do a little stretchy or get a snack, a little treat perhaps, some water. Stare at something that's farther away from you than your screen. Your eyeballs will thank you. I do have Sleepy on the BRB screen if Sleepy wants to stay and entertain you, or I can make it disappear. Either way.
I can entertain.
Okay. I thought I did. Where is it? There it is. Boop. Okay, so I'll be right back, folks.
So how's everyone doing? Hopefully you can hear me. First time chat. Hi, I'm a streamer too. I'm going live in an hour. Like I have seen people go into other people's streams and be like, "Hey, this other streamer is live right now. They're really funny. If you like it here, you'll like it there too." And I'm just like, "What? You have the audacity. That's wild." Like people are weird. Sleepy, take a break too? I will. I have the since I'm just a guest, I can leave whenever I want to, and I'm probably I can just piss on demand. Like, it's perfect. I love being here. Yeah, how's everyone? What day is it today? How's everyone's Friday? I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm low energy, and honestly, I feel like this being on Katie's stream is energizing me right now, actually. So I'm doing better than I did before. Why do folks have follower enabled chat? Oh, follower only. I talked about this on my stream a little bit. So I actually had follower only enabled from when I first started streaming, and I just completely forgot about it and I took it off. But the reason why I had it enabled in the beginning was because I didn't have any moderation settings. So I was getting bots and I didn't know how anything worked. So there's just a little layer of security. But I didn't realize I still had it on, and now that I actually have, like, I have a little bit of a mod team. Like, I got Katie and Tomato. But, no, my brain isn't working today either. It's just, like, a moderation thing, I would say, honestly. Like, when I go into people's channels and they have follower only enabled, like, I usually, like, stick around for a little bit and just kind of, like, suss out the vibes a little bit to see if I want to follow. I don't really like it when people have it enabled, but I do understand, like, the utility for it. Yeah, Coconut, that just seems to be a general vibe right now, honestly. I'm hoping I have more energy for the weekend, but I think that's a bit of a lost cause, because I'm in the very beginning of being sick. Oh, you like my avatar? Tomato did it, actually. I had this before I had my 3D VTuber, and it's so cute. I love what he did with me. Like, my hair looks so good. But thank you, Bean. Oh, Katie's talking to me, but you can't hear her yet.
All right,
failed
now
the
they
vibe
can
check.
hear
I'm not
me.
gonna engage. Yeah. Welcome back, Katie.
Thanks. Welcome back to everybody else. Thanks for sticking with us. What all did you guys talk about?
The reason for followers only chat, because I know we broached on this a little bit when I was playing Dredge.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of embarrassing. I think I already admitted this on stream. Whenever somebody
Yes.
raids me after my stream's done, I go back to their stream to see, like, what they said about me before they raided into me, and
That's funny.
because it warms my heart.
Yeah.
But Rainbow was like, "Oh, Sleepy has followers only enabled, but you should follow them anyways." And I was just like, "Ah, Rainbow, but it's not supposed to be enabled. What do you mean?" Rainbow, if you do it too, that's enough for me, and I feel justified.
Yeah, see, I don't do that. I don't have the time.
Oh, that's fair. I have nothing but time.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm always busy, man.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm usually looking for things to do.
That's fair. That's also fair, Potato.
Yeah,
I don't
get
know.
that.
I figure if somebody wants me to know something, they can tell me to my face.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Rainbow, that absolutely 100% makes sense.
Yeah,
I thought I
that's
had it
yeah.
disabled, so I was like, what?
Huh? What?
Huh? What?
Classic Sleepy.
Yeah, that image exists because that is a real sound that I make when I'm confused.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is done.
It looks so good. Like the little
Thank
highlights
you.
that you just added, amazing. I want to drink it.
I do need to peel up the masking fluid still on the glass, but we'll wait for that to dry a little bit longer. Oh my
Masking
gosh,
fluid's
Tomato's
still
so
so
popular.
magical.
Yeah, I think the mica really helps with that, honestly. Like it will scan so that it looks a little bit shiny. It won't be as shiny as the original, but does help.
Delicious liquid, delicious wax. You can eat it all.
Sleepy's just gonna swallow the entire bottle whole.
I'll leave the glass behind, kind of like when you eat like a rib and you don't eat the bone. Well, I mean, you never eat the bone, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Crunchy.
Extra calcium.
God.
I love how I've bought like 5 different kinds of tools to peel up masking fluid, but in the end, my finger works best. Like, you think I'm probably gonna smooth out some of that there.
Yeah, I tried to get into painting when I was younger.
Mhm.
And I actually got pretty decent at it. Like what I would do is
Sorry, Rainbow was funny.
I would listen to music and I would paint what I heard, basically.
Oh yeah.
And my art teacher That's
Oh.
cute. I love that image actually. That's
Yeah.
really cute.
I'm just
Rainbow.
petting it. You did a good job, artwork. Good work.
But yeah, I have so much paint that I just haven't touched in years. Which probably has gone bad by now.
What kind of paint?
Acrylics and watercolors. The watercolors are probably still fine.
Yeah, watercolors might have split, but they'll still be usable. The
They're
acrylics,
just solid
though.
watercolors. Yeah, the acrylics probably smell like rotten eggs by now.
Yeah.
Microwave pasta maker. I mean, that sounds nice and simple.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
used to use one of
makes
those.
everything easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my parents use that for rice.
Yeah, I had one that did rice and pasta for a while, which was nice.
Gauche. I think that's how you say it. How you spell it, I have no idea, potato.
You just kind of
I spelled it
shove
right.
all of the letters together. Just every single vowel in the world. Shove it in there. Some of this masking fluid is being kind of a pain in the butt right now. Can you not, buddy? Yep. I do also have some gouache. I don't use it as much though. Although the color of the month, this one acts more like gouache. So it's the same pigments. It just has more chalk in it so that it makes it opaque. Basically. Where is my thingamahazer? Why am I always such a mess? I know everybody thinks that I'm organized, but like, no.
Katie, don't look at my desk, please. I have this
Organized
thing
on
that I bought
paper.
Lib sitting here, and it's gonna be here until I send it to them. So what else is on my desk? Hand lotion, a little Lucario figure,
Ooh,
5 things of
Lucario.
lip balm. Yeah, when Tomato went back to the States to visit his parents, he had a whole bunch of little toys from his childhood and teenage years, and he brought me back a little Lucario, and he's
Ah.
dabbing.
That's good. That's one of the Pokemon that I feel like should dab.
Yeah, true. I mean,
That
it
just
feels
tracks.
basic as fuck, but Lucario is my favorite. I love him. He's so
Lucario is
cute.
good. Who cares if it's basic if you like it?
That's gay.
Well, basic just means everyone likes it, right?
Yeah, I
There's a
feel
good
like
reason for that.
really basic started because of like around pumpkin spice latte and stuff. So it was actually just misogyny.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So
Actually, yeah, come to think of it, when people describe people as basic, they usually defaulted to a certain gender, and that's really
Uh-huh.
gross.
yeah. But I
It's
will
proudly
also say
basic,
that I
though.
think cringe comes from the same area, but is more gender neutral.
Yeah, true.
Where it's just like, how dare you enjoy being alive?
I used to be on the train of like avoiding cringe things for myself, but then like the cringe is dead thing came up, and I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? Let people have fun. If it ain't hurting anybody, who cares?
Exactly. Like, we only have so much life and there are only so many joys we can get. Just, like, let people have fun.
I think one of the big turning points for me was like clothes, honestly, because like when I was a teenager, I started wearing I would honestly call them gender neutral clothes, but
Hmm.
like women's clothing, like traditionally women's clothing. And I was like, you know what? This looks good on me. Fuck you.
Yeah,
So I started
exactly.
wearing it. Except I learned that the pocket thing is very real for women's
It
jeans.
sucks.
Like phones started getting bigger, and then they would like poke out of your pockets and fall out and stuff. And like, what is this? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like honestly, I think like as a rite of passage, uh, everybody should try women's jeans, and
Yeah.
then we need to start a revolution.
Yes, please. Can we also get sizes that make sense? Because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I did see that actually, because like I really like women's hoodies quite a
Hmm.
bit because they fit me better. And I'm like, okay, well, I'd probably be a women's large, and then I put it on and I feel like I'm gonna split the seams.
Yeah.
But then another large will be like, oh, this is really baggy.
Yep. And everything's just so different all the time. Like, even just what part of a hoodie style is bigger than the rest. So, like, sometimes you have like a baggier midsection, sometimes you have a baggier top section kind of a situation. And I'm like, I need to know which that is because I have a lot of tit. I need to know if I can fit in this.
Yeah, that would be so frustrating. Because like I
Yeah.
always tell people like when I buy clothes, I just buy them. I don't try them on. And then people are like, what? And I'm like, oh, that's because I bought men's clothes, and
Yep.
yeah, the sizes just mostly make sense.
Mm-hmm. It is a capitalist plot to make purses. You're correct, Tens. I will say that I'm also just like that anxious overpacker person, so I would use a purse anyway, but I would also like to have pockets on my clothes, please. There is a skirt maker who I really like, Maya Kern, who she's an artist too, and she does so like really nice like artsy designs on her skirts, and also has pockets that can fit a Nintendo Switch,
That's
which is
base.
just
That's the
huge,
revolution. It starts here.
right? It's so good. Oh, an insulated pocket would be interesting.
Insulated
And
pockets on like hoodies and stuff are amazing to have. Like,
mm,
because Tomato and I go hiking, and I
mm-hmm,
have really bad circulation in my extremities. So my feet and my hands get really cold.
mm-hmm.
But I had this one hoodie that actually had insulated pockets, and it just solved all my issues. And I've never found something with insulated pockets ever again.
Ugh. No, I feel like this spot looks weird. I'm not sure why.
I'm gonna have to take your word for it. I'm like, it
Yeah,
looks
fair.
perfect. What do you mean?
I think just because
Oh
I
my
didn't
god, these
color it
dresses
as
are so
evenly.
pretty. I'm looking at that Maya Kern stuff, and yeah, this is
Her stuff
some
is
good stuff.
gorgeous. I have a bunch of her skirts. They're really good for
Ooh,
sizing too. So like it's not a secret that I'm a chubby bitch, right? Thank you, Shawnee. And hi Shawnee, I love you.
hi,
Um
Shawnee.
but I have a bunch of her stuff and I'm not even the highest size that they offer, which is
Like
unusual
exclusivity,
for
or
me.
rather inclusivity. Like
Yeah.
inclusivity is so amazing with different places because you know if they
Mhm.
went through the effort of being inclusive, that their stuff's probably also well made.
Yeah. Like I've had those skirts for gosh, I got the first one like maybe 4 years ago, and it's still fine. Like,
That's
it's all
crazy. Like
good.
most of the clothes that I have, like if I buy jeans, like there's a rip in the thigh within a year.
Mm. That's
But
also a
that might
problem
also
with
just be my
women's
thighs.
clothes where the fabric is not as durable a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you're still kicking, Shawnee.
I hope you're feeling at least a little better.
Tato is asking if we have any tips on how to convince someone to allow you to adopt a cat. I don't know that I do.
As a brat, I just look at people and say, please? And
I would
usually it
say
works.
that you can often use some sort of logic. So saying, for instance, you're having, depending on the person you're talking to, like you're having mental health issues and having a little creature will help you stick around is a good one. And also will give you some more structure in your day if you're struggling with that kind of stuff. That can work on some people, but not everyone. Like, they have to actually give a shit about you, which is not always the case, so...
Or just be annoying. No, don't be annoying. That doesn't work out.
I don't think Potato could be annoying. They're so sweet.
They are incredibly sweet. Or just go like old school, do a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, that's great. Here are all the benefits to owning a cat, and then just put up references for a bunch of scientific studies that say people with cats live longer, you know?
True.
Because it's true.
I'm just thinking about like that that one like advertisement that somebody put out on their Twitter page way back in the day before everything went crazy. They were like, for $300 a month, I will stop.
Oh, yeah,
I'll just
$8,000
shut
a
up.
month I will stop. Yep, communist kills on
Yeah.
Tumblr. Yep.
Oh, I love how you just brought that up.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Committed to memory. Oh yeah, and coconut. Just wear what makes you comfortable, honestly, and whatever makes you feel, safe and stuff like that. Like you don't have to think of it necessarily as not that there's anything wrong with it, but as cross-dressing. Like when I wear like women's
Yeah.
like leggings and stuff like that and hoodies, it's just the clothes I wear. Like I don't really see them as gendered, but I know a lot of it can be super gender affirming, and there's definitely nothing wrong with seeing it that way either. But for myself, like I'm like, this hoodie's cute, and it fits me, and I'm gonna wear it. Except there was this one time I was working at a car dealership in the call center, and it was Christmas time, and I went to Walmart and I found this super cute fuzzy black and white sweater that had like really nice like patterns on it. Showed up to work, my boss was wearing the same sweater,
Oh.
and she was like, "Oh God." Not in like
funny.
not in like a you're wearing a women's sweater way, but like, oh,
Just like,
we're
oh,
literally just wearing the same thing, and she never
Yeah.
wore it again.
that's so funny.
But that also means I was more powerful and I won that fight. So
I also don't get why
Yeah,
people
just-
get so up in arms if you're wearing the same thing. Like, that's a
so one
delight.
of us has to change. It's like, well, you can change
No?
because I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep going and keep vibing. Like I think we both look sick. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But yeah, just wear what makes you comfortable, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly, Shawnee. It's just like we are bonded for life now. We wore the same thing.
Yeah, that would just make me best friends with somebody. Like,
Right?
I think I was at a concert at one point, and like, I drank, and I was vibing in the bathroom. There's just something about bathrooms
Yes.
at concert venues that
Yep.
are just like really great social areas. And this bathroom had a piano. That's not part
What?
of this story, but I did play it. It was really
A
fun.
piano in the bathroom? What kind of
In the
piano?
bathroom. It was like an upright piano, like an actual acoustic piano.
Okay.
And I sang a bunch of Billie Eilish with a bunch of other drunk people because it was also is a gender neutral bathroom.
Cool.
It's such a cool memory. But I think I found somebody with like wearing the same shoes as me, and we just bonded over it.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Like how could you be mad at that?
I think one of the good things, like really good things about gender neutral bathrooms is it means that everybody can experience what it's like to have a drunk girl give you a pep talk in the bathroom.
Right?
Because, like,
It's so
unmatched.
good.
Unmatched. The vibes,
Like
immaculate.
those vibes will ride out for a year. It'll
Yeah,
just keep
exactly.
going. Having a bad
Like, I
day,
still
just
think
remember
about the
her.
drunk girls I've talked to in the bathroom, and I stopped drinking 3 years ago, and I haven't been to a bar in like 10. Like,
Yeah. It's like it becomes like a core part of you.
yeah, for sure. God, there was one girl I said I liked her lipstick, and I wasn't wearing any, so she just kissed it on me. I was like,
I
all
love
right,
that.
I'm in love with you now. Can we get married?
That's such a power move. Holy
Right?
crap.
Oh, definitely potatoes. Sometimes you just need to have like, and it doesn't even necessarily need to be drunk, but sometimes you catch your own eye in the mirror late at night in the bathroom, and you have to give yourself a "we're okay, bitch, we can do this" talk.
Yeah. I mean, there's just something about like voicing it that makes it real.
Yeah.
The loose hoodie look. I love the way it looks on other people.
Mhm.
I nobody understands me when I say this, but I feel the most comfortable in the tightest fitting clothing. I don't know why.
That's fair.
Like I love leggings. I love like I always get like smaller, extra small size hoodies and stuff. And
Hmm.
if it's baggy, I hate it. Like if I can't feel my arms in the sleeves, I'm like, I hate this. I'm not gonna wear this.
Hmm. This may be a little bit too personal, so you can tell me to fuck off. But have you had an eating disorder?
Yes. Two.
There was actually a study done with people specifically with anorexia, and putting them in a skin tight catsuit, and it actually
Oh.
helped them stop their anorexia because they were getting a different kind of sensation through their skin. They could tell where their edges were basically, so they actually understood that they weren't the size that they saw themselves as.
Oh.
So that might be part of that.
That might be. That's super
Yeah.
interesting.
And it was so funny because I heard about this study like ages ago on NPR, but one of the people who was like one of the patients in the study ran off with the catsuit partway through the study.
Ah.
And I just love that for her.
Yeah, right? Live your life, live your truth. Be
Right?
happy.
But yeah, it just gives you a different sensory input to tell you like what is real and what isn't.
Yeah, it just kind of grounds you then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's their cat suit now, exactly, potato.
Exactly.
It's like
They
that
earned
that
it.
comic of the guy who finds the hole. It's like, this was made for me.
Yes.
without the horror.
This is my hole. It was made for me.
Yeah, this is my cat suit. It was made for me.
Perfect. Yeah, see, I flip back and forth between tight clothes and looser clothes, and it just depends on the vibe of the day.
The only loose clothes that I like are cardigans. I love cardigans.
Yeah, I do love an oversized cardigan. The one I'm wearing today is actually oversized. So it's really
I have one
long.
from high school because like 50% of my wardrobe is from when I was in high school. It's got a
That's
big
wild
hole
to
in
me.
the armpit, but I still wear it just because I love it. It's just my favorite cardigan.
Yeah, I don't fit in anything I wore in high school anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. So I've fluctuated quite a bit since then. But back when I was in high school, I still thought I was a medium, and I'm not. Even these days, I'm a small. So everything still fits me, and a lot of it is shrunk. So it like grew with me, or like ungrew. I
Gotcha.
suppose.
Yeah. So I have exactly one piece of clothing that still fits me from high school, I realized, and it's the dress that Cap drew my possum in.
Oh yeah.
And it does not fit the same as it did in high school, but it was very
I mean,
stretchy, so.
sometimes it just like has a different style, like when your body shape changes.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a lot of my jeans did that. Because I would always wear the super skinny Levi's jeans. And they were baggy on me when I was a teenager. But now that I'm an adult, they don't button up, so I can't wear them. I I love the way my legs look in them.
How far apart is the button?
I want to say like an inch, maybe half an inch.
Because if you aren't wearing, well, if you're wearing a shirt that will cover up the fly, you can use a rubber band or a hair tie
Oh,
and
smart.
wrap it around the button and then put it through the buttonhole.
I'll keep that in mind because like they're legit Levi's jeans, like the ones that you buy from Levi's, and they're really made out of denim. And I don't want to buy a new pair because they're like almost
They're so
$200
expensive.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they last though.
Yeah, they do.
Not like they used to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But my
We've
thighs
given
are
up
too
on
powerful.
quality.
Yeah, pretty much. Like if you buy Levi's jeans anywhere but a Levi's store or like I don't know, like a fancy store, they're actually made somewhere else. So
Interesting.
if you go to like Walmart or something, you're like, ooh, Levi's jeans for $40. Those aren't Levi's jeans. Not that it matters. Like it's not gonna last as long though.
Yeah.
Like I hate getting hung up on brands so much. Because it's like just because it says Tommy Hilfiger on it doesn't mean it's good quality and that you should buy it.
Yeah.
But also, if you replace your jeans every 6 months, that gets expensive.
Yeah, it does.
I
That's
really
so
want to
funny,
find like
Tens.
locally made stuff.
Mm. Yeah, I just hate socks in general. I hate wearing socks. I'm wearing socks right now, but only because I know my feet would get so cold that they wouldn't warm up until I went to bed if I sat out here without any on. I hate having stuff on my feet. Like shoes, socks, nah. I don't want it.
See, that's my comfort zone. Isn't it funny that I like being covered up and not seen?
I'm not shocked by that, honestly.
But also, if I feel a single piece of dirt on my foot, I freak out.
Mm-hmm. I remember you telling me that now that you say it.
Yeah. Like dirt on my feet, can't do it. Any moisture on my clothes. I was washing the dishes, I think like 2 days ago, and I got like a small splash of water down my sleeve because I was putting
Oh, I
water on
hate
a
that.
spoon. I had to rip my hoodie off and put a new one on. Like, I
Especially
tried to
with
power
sweat
through it.
clothes.
Yeah,
'Cause it
like,
changes the
just, like,
texture.
stays there. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's cold.
That
Like, a
and like
single-
fleece is the other one
I've
that's
never
just
worn
like
fleece.
the worst. I like
Yeah,
fleece. but-
I mean, makes sense with where you live too.
Mhm. Yeah.
But like, I just get this nails on a chalkboard thing that just grows and grows the longer I'm in the wet clothing. If all of
Mm.
my clothes are completely drenched, it's fine. But if it's just like one spot of
One
water,
spot. That's fair.
yeah, I freak out. I can't do it. Oh, Rainbow, you have knee-high Converses. Those are so cool. Those are such a look.
Yeah, I have knee-high ones, but I haven't worn them in a really long time. I do
Yeah, most
still
of my
have a pair of
Converse are
Converse from
retired.
when I was in high school, but I can't wear them anymore. They're so dead.
Yeah, they just fall apart.
Yeah, they do.
Mentally prepared, pictured Sleepy wearing some crystals and talking, chilling out with ghosts. I mean, I could do that. That does sound like something that I would be into doing. Can have
If he's a small, medium, at large, I don't know.
That's perfect. What the fuck? You just came up with that?
It's from a joke. Like, there is a legitimate joke. What do you call a little person who's psychic and is on the run from the cops? Small,
so
medium,
cute.
at
I love
large.
that.
Yeah. But did you guys want to see the actual photo this is based on? Because I have it on my iPad right here. Look, it's a seal.
That's so cute.
E. I'm having fun doing the paintings based on, like, my own photos. It's fun.
Get you a partner that looks at you the way that seal looks at the camera.
Right? I would show you guys my credit card because there's another seal on it, but I don't think that that's a good idea. There's another photo
I mean,
of a
you could
seal
try
that
it
I
once
took.
and see how it goes.
Yeah, because I took a photo. There were a few seals hanging out on ice blocks like that, and I have one that's like covering its eyes, and one that's covering its mouth, and one that's covering its ears.
Oh my god! Like in real life?
Yeah. I mean, they're each separate photos. It's not just one,
Oh,
but still fun.
that, that's super cute. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly, Rainbow. Feeling things on the floor. If I step on the tiniest pebble, I get a chill down my spine. Not a good
Ugh.
one.
Let's see. I think I can start working. Well, I was gonna say I can start working on the seal, but I probably don't want to do that actually. I probably want to do a big wash first. I need the masking fluid to dry first. Why is so much of art just waiting?
I know that's what gets me about watercolor.
Yeah.
When I found a really nice pack of watercolor brushes for Procreate.
Oh, I just realized somebody pulled affirmation card like a million years ago, and I never did that.
Oops.
Sorry, Toast. I saw it and then I immediately forgot because my brain doesn't work. Are you still here, Toast? Because I will pull one, but you'll get to pick which side I pull it from, and I will refund you if you aren't here, because that's not fair to you.
I got my headphones on, so I'm no help.
Oh yeah, fair. And as previously mentioned, my brain is not firing on all cylinders today.
You're in good company, at least.
Yeah,
Oh, coconut. Yeah, when there's like a twig in there and it's poking.
I
you and
hate
it's
that. Yeah.
Like, it's like a millimeter big. Just I hate
Ugh.
that so much. Like I will stop on the trail and I will take off my shoe.
Okay. I don't think Toast is still here, so I will refund Toast because that's not fair. And that's on me.
Do I just reject then?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Done.
Cool. Okay, now we'll let Sleepy pick which side. Left or right?
Let me see. I'm gonna say left.
Okay. You are not
Just the
required to
vibes
be
are good.
happy all the time. I think that fits for today.
Yeah, that's apt. Wow. These are magic.
So there, we got one in. I'm sorry Toast wasn't here. I'm sorry that I saw that and then like immediately got distracted and forgot.
See, my vibes are rubbing off on you now.
Well, to be fair, I'm always like that anyway.
Fair. It's okay, we're bonding.
Exactly.
I was saying during the break though, like I came into this kind of feeling like shit and my energy was just waning, so I was like, you know what, let's just do it. Then I came
Yeah.
on stream and I feel less sick now, actually.
Good. Because I was also like, we were chatting this morning and I was like, I really kind of don't want to stream today, but I know that I need to because I have work to do. And I was like, you know what? Hey, Sleepy, you want to hang out?
Yeah, let's just make it fun, right?
Yeah, exactly. We can hang out together.
This is a super big vibe.
Yep. It's
Not
just one of those
super
things where
nervous
it's really
starting this
nice
one,
to have
though.
friends that you feel comfortable with, even when you're like not in a good space, you know?
Yeah, right. It's like a blanket. Like, you know, the
Mhm.
blanket's not going to do anything bad to you. It's just going to make you feel nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, piece of wire. So I can personally
Ugh.
relate to that. So back when I was like a hobbyist vapor, I used to
Mhm.
build my own coils and stuff, and you had to like cut off the wires with wire cutters, and sometimes it would just fly across the room.
Yep.
And then you'd find it. You would really know when you found it because you
Yep.
step on it, and it's embedded in your skin now. Same with guitar strings too. Actually, I did that
That
not
makes
that long
sense.
ago. Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, I sew. So sometimes you lose a needle on the floor and you know when you find it.
Oh yeah. I used to be one of those really awful people that when I would sew something, I would try to keep all my stuff together in my pocket.
Don't do that.
I was not a smart person.
No.
It's a
I have
lesson you
a
learn really quickly.
Yeah, I have a little metal container, so I have magnets on the inside and on the outside, so I can put my needles on that, so that they'll stay
Smart.
put.
That's really smart.
Yeah, I
I'm
learned that the hard way.
I'll bet, yeah. All right, I'll be right back. I just need a bathroom break.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, they're so uncomfortable too. Just like, definitely not. Is this dry? I think this is dry enough that we can actually get started on it. I'm gonna do a big wash on this to start out, so I'm gonna actually tape this down for once. Because I didn't use the thicker paper, so it'll curl a little bit and it'll make life harder. Probably could have taped that in a better position, but it's fine.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I had while I was in the bathroom, I had this this trauma thought from what Coconut just said.
Oh?
Building a computer, or like taking something really complex apart, and you
Mhm.
put it all back together, and then you look down, and there's an extra screw.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
I-
worst. Or
Yeah.
like you're missing a screw, and like with computers, you have to find it. Because if it's like shorting a trace on the motherboard or something, that can just like destroy everything
yeah.
if you're not careful.
I had that because I replaced the joysticks in my Switch Joy-Cons a few times. And the first time I did it, I like forgot to put something back in, and I looked at it and I was like, where the fuck does this go?
That's the worst feeling.
It was so scary. I fixed it and it was fine. But it was just one of those like panic moments.
Yeah, I get that. It's you're focusing so much on just trying not to lose anything, and it makes you lose things.
Yeah, I was so scared of breaking the ribbons in those too. Because they're so delicate. And they made one specifically like a tiny bit shorter than it really needs to be so that it's harder for people to open them up. Because
God,
fuck
that's so
Nintendo.
frustrating. I had to take my piano apart not that long ago because if I pushed one key, it would also
Mhm.
activate the key next to it, or the black key that was adjacent to it.
Yeah.
And it takes an hour to take it apart just to get to that point.
Ugh.
And I found the one key, and it had a tiny piece of cat hair on the contact.
Oh my
So
god.
I took that out, and in doing that, two other keys started doing the same thing because
no.
more cat hair got in. I got
Yep.
it all back together, and I had 4 extra screws, so I had to do it all again, and then
Oh,
more cat hair
Jesus.
got in.
Yay!
But I didn't have to buy another $700 piano, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's fair. That's gotta be like crazy frustrating.
Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, that's definitely fair, Coconut. Like I said too, it's like do it in a way that makes you feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad to hear you're gonna go for it though. It's so cool just watching like the building blocks of what you do here.
Yeah, I always enjoy like seeing how the layers work up. Which watching Trish is how I really learned to do that. So now I actually vaguely understand what I'm doing. Hi,
that's
Al.
fair.
Good morning.
Oh, hi, Adam.
Oh, Adam. Why did I assume that was Al? Hi, Adam. I can't read.
We're having that kind of day.
Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure I have a silent migraine, but you know what? Whatever.
We just keep trucking on.
Yeah, exactly. And I know Adam is nice and will forgive me. Yep.
Yeah, I hope everyone's feeling okay today.
Yeah,
Katie seemed to have pulled the sick out of my body.
I'm really talented like that. I'm just really good at sucking.
I can't one up that. You got that. Oh yeah, how's the trip?
Oh yeah, that's
I don't
right.
know.
You guys are going on a trip.
Yeah, I don't know when that was supposed to happen.
Well, I knew they were out of town today, which is why no stream.
Well, I hope you all stay safe.
Yeah, definitely. Stay safeties.
Oh, you're there. Nice. No, that's probably looking at photos of Hanji right now. I get it. They're busy.
I know, the Blorbos come first.
Got back from hitting the town. Did you get any cool food?
Did you get another cursed pizza? Hydrate. I gotta take a sippy. Hi, Lib.
All right, I have taken my sippy.
Excellent. I also took a sippy.
Adam sent me the best Hanji porn this morning, I'll have you know. You know, I had a feeling already.
Yeah, I'm not
actually.
shocked by this information.
That's always one of my favorite things to do when I'm traveling is just like get local food. There's this place in Canmore that if you haven't heard of Canmore, you might have heard of Banff or Jasper. It's
Mhm.
like that, but a little bit less corporate. And there's this pizza place where it's like an actual wood-fired oven. They do it all in front of you.
Nice.
And I dream of that. Like Tomato and I were supposed to go to Canmore for our anniversary.
That's right. I
Um,
remember you telling me.
Yeah, that was back in 2020. It got canceled by COVID, but we were like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe we can still go to this flatbread place, and yeah, they were closed too.
Oh,
I just wanted my margarita pizza so bad.
I love margarita pizzas. They're so good.
It's my number one favorite. So simple, so
Mhm.
good. Just a little bit
Right?
of olive oil on top, a
Classic.
little bit of flaked sea salt. Like, oh, it's so good.
Mhm.
Okay, I misread Tomato's message and I thought it said only the finest cursed porn for Lib's eyes, and it still
I
made
mean,
sense.
that's kind of the brand, is it not?
A little bit, yeah. Oh, was it like in a can, Lib? Canned, like, milky coffee is so good.
I had a dream actually that I was trying to find a fancy coffee in a store last night, and they all ended up being tea for some reason.
Food in dreams is weird.
Yeah. So it was like a fancy mason jar, and it had like a bunch of cream and chocolate syrup and like marshmallows and stuff on top. And then I picked it
Ooh.
up and I was like, it's tea? That doesn't make any sense. And then I woke up.
No, I was gonna say that's gonna be the point where you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the canned coffee is so good. It hurts my stomach so bad, so I don't have it often. I usually have it at the end of the day.
I considered
It's
having a Red Bull this morning and I was like, I don't really want to deal with the aftermath of that, actually.
Oh, you sent it to me? I'm gonna look at it. Oh, I thought you meant the porn. Oh god, I'm dying. It's a picture of the coffee. That's some good looking coffee, Lib.
What is it? Porn level
ones-
coffee.
It probably tastes really good because I know this brand. It's Sangaria. It's Japanese specifically.
Ah.
Because the stuff I usually get, I think, is Chinese. It's called Mr. Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It wreaks havoc on my insides, and it leaves a film on the roof of your mouth, and it's so good. I know everything that I just said makes it sound terrible, but it's good. It's good shit. And if it's in a short can, you know it's gonna be good. Sleepy, oh, it's coffee. Oh yeah, I was gonna say food and dreams. Always
Yeah.
in my dreams. If we go to, because not that long ago you were talking about like recurring spaces in dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I have a liminal version of the mall that I grew up going into.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like impossibly high ceilings and stuff, blah blah blah. But there's this food court that has a KFC in it, and I always order KFC, and I never get
Never
it.
get it. I
wake
remember.
Yeah, like I wake up before I actually get my food, or they close before I get my food, or it's already closed. But the one time, once in my entire life, I actually got the food, and it was raw. It was completely raw.
Well,
So my brain just
not
hates
allowed.
me. No, I guess not. Oh god, I can't do 5-hour energy. I can chug
I would
an
die.
entire root bowl.
Ruple?
Red Bull. But I can chug an entire large Red Bull and I'll feel fine, but if I have a 5-hour energy, I can feel my heart beating in my ears. I can't do it. Yeah, we love
I'm
Ruble.
sure it just is like a different caffeine mix.
It's just so concentrated too. It tastes like electricity. It's not good. I
Ugh.
don't like it.
Yeah, that does not sound pleasant. Right, Rainbow?
Yeah, Rainbow. RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, my dream one day is to get sponsored by Red Bull. That would be so good.
That would be nice. I injured myself the first time I had a Red Bull. It was like, I'm old, in case you guys didn't know. So it was like right after Red Bull had come out at all. And they and if you remember this, Balls energy drink. Yeah, BAWLS.
Oh, I do know that one.
Yeah. Hey, Dadal, good to see you. But that had also like just come out, and they both partially funded a LAN party I went to. Again, remember I'm old, guys. In high school. And I had Red Bull for the first time, and I wasn't playing any games or anything. Like, I didn't have a computer to bring, but my boyfriend was there, so I just kind of went to hang out, basically. And I had, like, 3 Red Bulls with no food.
Oh.
Because it tasted good. And I
They
did
do.
not feel well.
No, I had 2 energy drinks while watching a movie, so I was just sitting still. and
Hmm.
I can't
Vibrating?
even describe the feeling. Yeah, like I felt
Yeah.
like I was moving, but I was still.
Yeah. I did have some food because I'd made a loaf of bread that I brought with me. Like a peasant loaf of bread, so it had like a nice crust, and I was just eating that and Red Bull like the entire night. Yeah, see, I would drink Red Bull if they had a caffeine-free version because I like the taste,
I would go for that so fast. It's
right?
just
And it's just
it,
it tastes like drinking sour candy from 2003.
like it tastes like energy.
Yeah,
It's just good.
I love it. I really do. But I can't do that much caffeine really anymore. It hurts me.
Surprisingly enough for me, like energy drinks fuck me up less than coffee does.
Interesting. See, coffee isn't that bad. I had coffee this morning, but I do always put something else in my coffee. So I need to have like milk, or I do cocoa powder a lot, like hot cocoa powder, because
Ooh,
I
yeah,
need something
tomato
else
does
for my
that.
stomach to chew on, or it hits me all too fast and I get insane.
Yeah, that's fair. If I have
Yeah.
more than one coffee in a day, I just like you said, I vibrate. It's not good.
Yeah, yeah. That thing where you feel like your heart is kind of bouncing off of your rib cage is not great.
And you can't get rid of it either. It sucks.
Yeah. Okay, Shawnee
Sleepy's
has
choice.
redeemed a glitter origami star, and you get to pick the color, Sleepy.
What are the options?
I will bring out my little thing here. I do have a really nice blue that you will probably like.
I'm probably gonna default to blue, actually.
Yeah, I think that's a good blue. I have kind of like an orangey. I have purple, green. And what else? There's red, there's pink. There's gold. What else is in here?
Those are all so pretty.
E. There's silver also.
You know what? Let's do the gold because that's my color.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Shawnee.
Yeah, Shawnee's so sweet.
Tomato. Once in college, I had an early morning class and had 2 Monster Energy drinks to power through. Saw
Oh,
into
no.
eternity. Crashed hard. Yeah, I had a 5-hour energy at an anime convention when I was 13. I don't know why they sold it to me.
Ugh.
And yeah, it was just like 5 hours of nausea, actually, and I was tired because I was nauseous.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, basically all of us in chat have some form of neurodivergency, and the most common is ADHD. Um, we know.
Yep.
But I'm cursed with that thing where not only does caffeine not work on me the right way, I also have a low caffeine tolerance. So it will kill me. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
just hearing about Cap's caffeine consumption,
I know,
I'm
right?
just like, how
He
the
will.
fuck?
He gets that like after he gets off work and comes home and then just falls asleep. I'm like, that would
That's
kill me,
wild.
babe. Like that would just
But I
straight
can
up
drink
murder
energy
me.
drinks before bed. Surprisingly, like they don't do anything to me. They just make me feel normal. That's so cute.
I have a whole jar of them over here.
I never made one of those stars before. I used to make ninja stars out of
Oh
of
yeah,
paper.
yeah.
And when I was in school, I made like 50 of them and I gave them to a bunch of different people. We divided up into teams and then we threw them at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then the teacher got really mad and asked who made them, and nobody ratted me out. I think I was gonna get suspended.
That's great. I love that. There was a point in high school where a kid had brought weed to school, which was stupid. Like that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
And they called him into the office for it, but they didn't have anybody in the office with him before the vice
Oh.
principal got in. So what he did is he hid the weed in the vice principal's office before the vice principal got in there, and they couldn't find it. So they didn't get to suspend him or anything, and they were really expecting it. And it just like
That's
went through the
so
school like
funny.
wildfire. It was so funny.
But they probably didn't look in the office then, huh? Because they
They
weren't
didn't.
expecting that.
Yeah, and so we all knew where it was in the office because that like spread everywhere, and nobody ratted him out or anything. So I think the next person who got called into the vice principal's office like pulled it out and gave it back to him. I think that's so funny.
Oh my god, I love the like the teamwork there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I vaped in class once, which was really stupid.
Oh yeah,
I was
don't.
like 16. But somebody saw me from the window, I guess, and told the principal on me and pulled me into the principal's office. And
Mm-hmm.
they actually had me speak to the constable, like one of the cops that were in the school.
Oh geez.
And once the vice principal walked out of the room, he was like, "So what is this, anyways?" And he was like intrigued. And I told him what it was, and then he was just like, "Huh, that's interesting. And it tastes like coffee." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay. Does it have nicotine?" And I was like, "No, actually, it doesn't, because mine didn't at the time."
Mm-hmm.
And then the vice principal came back in, and everyone hated this guy. He
Nobody
was like,
likes the
"Okay,
vice principal.
no." But he talks to me. He's just like, "Just so you know, Sleepy, this is a gateway. And
Oh,
if you're
for
not
fuck's
careful,
sake.
you're gonna start smoking weed. And when you start smoking weed, you're probably gonna do meth." And I was just like, "What?
Yeah, that
This
was like a
this just tastes
basis
like
of
coffee."
Dare, was that
Yeah.
weed was a gateway drug. And like, no, that's not how it works.
No. No, it's not.
It's
But like,
not even a little bit how anything works. Shut up.
but then like this dude calls my mom and then has me speak to her, and my mom was just like, "Just don't bring it to school, it's fine." And then like the vice principal was like, "You're not gonna get them in trouble, like they're not in trouble for this." And my mom was like, "Don't tell me how to parent." I was
Good.
like, "Oh wow."
Good on your mom.
Yeah, one of the few times my mom was actually super based.
Based, yeah.
This just gets stitches. Hell yeah, potato.
I should clean.
But you know
it
what? I
up.
was also really dumb for vaping in class. There was no
Yeah,
point to it.
not a great life choice. There was one kid
No.
who, in my, what was it, sophomore history class, was actively drinking in class.
Ooh.
Um,
Yeah, that's just that's a terrible life choice. Like at
He
least with my
didn't get
vape, like,
caught,
it didn't even
but-
have nicotine.
yeah.
I remember
My
I walked.
school had a serious drug problem, like really bad.
Oof.
Which is funny
See,
because
I
nobody got in
never
trouble
saw
for it
shit like
because it was
that.
a rich kid's school.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I never saw anything like that until I started going to Catholic school. I never swore.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I never had any interest in cigarettes or anything like that. So I coined the phrase that like Catholic school is where you go to stop believing in God.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, it really is, honestly.
But I walked in on these girls that were smoking in like the corner of the field, and they just looked at us. And my friend, who was like a goody two shoes, bless her heart, she's amazing, like ran for the principals, and she just left me there, and they were just staring at me, and I was just like, I won't say anything. But then my friend said something, so they hated me.
Yeah. Yeah, Dare actually, like, studied, actually caused more drug use.
Yeah.
Wild thing, if you talk to a bunch of kids about how to do drugs, they learn how to do drugs.
Yeah, it's crazy. And also, if you tell a bunch of little kids not to do something,
Right? Who would have
it's almost like
thought?
they're a little more likely. They're literally brats by default. Like, come on.
Yeah. So true.
Oh my god, Rainbow, that's so funny that was in health class.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. This kid, the kid who was drinking in the history class, was kind of like the bad boy rebel. But but like the light version. There was
Yeah.
another version who had like actually been to juvie.
Oh, jeez.
He was a nice kid though, like he was always nice.
Yeah, it doesn't
to
make you
me.
like bad by default or anything.
Yeah,
like that,
exactly.
but,
He just got in trouble for, I think it was attacking somebody for making fun of somebody, and so he ended up in juvie. And it was just like, you know what? You're fine.
That's a gray. Yeah, that's a gray area, and
Yeah.
I'm on the good side of that gray area, I think.
Yeah, exactly, Rainbow. And it makes them have more sex, and it also makes them have more dangerous sex. One of the things
Mm-hmm.
about like it's Catholic school too is like any time you try overly to control somebody, they will fight against that control. That's just how humanity works. We don't like it. So people will
Well,
get
it's like
like,
too like my teacher would demonize condoms,
yep,
being like just because it was a sexual object. So a bunch of
yep.
people just started having sex without condoms.
Mhm.
Like when you make this stuff taboo, like it doesn't work. It doesn't
Yeah, what it
help, and
does
then
is
people
make it
stop talking
easier for
about it.
people, yeah, to take advantage of others. So,
Well, yeah, too. It's like you get told that this stuff is nasty, so then something happens to you and you don't talk to your parents about it, right?
yeah, for sure. Like I always think
Catholicism is
about that
brat-taining as
meme.
a religion. It
I
definitely
always think
makes
of
more
that
brats.
meme from like I think it has to be a US sex ed video. Well, what if I want to have sex? I guess you'll just have to be prepared to
To be
die.
prepared to die. Tomato and I stim that sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's new
Grew up
rainbow
Catholic.
lore for me.
Damn, okay,
Interesting.
well, we're gonna have to add rainbow to the hierarchy.
I guess.
There was this one video that I used to watch all the time. I think it was a Vine. It was this like super Catholic lady that was just like, yeah, Monster Energy drink is actually of
Yes.
the devil.
Yeah.
And she's like,
You
bottoms
drink, the
up,
devil
and
laughs.
the devil laughs.
Yeah.
Yep. I love
Fucking
that so
nuts.
much. And she like genuinely believes it too.
Yeah,
I'm just
like
oh my
that
god.
was real for her, and it's like, okay, have
Like,
fun
you
with
couldn't
that
spend your
life.
time on like, you know, like feeding homeless people and like just bettering society. No, it's
Right?
got to be Monster Energy.
No, I must demonize this thing that for the wrong reasons too. Like there are legitimate reasons why you would want Monster pulled off the market. That's not one. Um,
Yeah. It's like, no, it's against God. It's like, how about the heart palpitations?
right? How about it can kill a teenager? Can we talk about
Mm-hmm.
that? No.
God, I remember when the
It's
Four
devil.
Loko craze was going
Oh
crazy because it's
Jesus.
just like an
Yeah.
energy drink with alcohol in it, and like
Yeah.
people were going crazy for it. That's like the first viral marketing that I've ever seen, and it was
Mhm.
immediately banned in Canada. We never
Yep.
got it here
It
until
was
like
it was banned
5
so
years
fast.
later. Oh yeah.
Yep, I promise not to tell your grandma, Rainbow. I also went through confirmation in the Methodist church, which was a little different than Catholicism, but I 100% knew I was lying the whole time. Um,
I
it
used
was
to be
just
super religious. Like
it
I
was
don't know
just
why. Like when I
expected
was a
of me,
teenager.
so
Yeah. I had this crucifix or cross that it was like a necklace, and it had coal in it from the Titanic.
oh, that's cool.
It was actually super cool, but like I used to be super religious, but now I'm just like, you know what? Just everything around me is my spiritual thing.
Yeah.
And not one specific thing, you know? It's like I look at a sunset and like that makes me feel good, and that's what I believe in, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, I just kind of my whole thing is like the universe may not remember us, but the people around us will remember us. So be remembered for something
Exactly.
good, you know?
Yeah. It's like that sense that you feel when you do something nice for somebody else. Like
Yeah.
just that glowing that you get. You can get that all the time by just being a good person, you know?
Yep.
Why was oh yeah, there was a reason why I was saying I was religious. I was gonna do my communion, but it didn't feel right because the only thing I wanted was the wafer at church. I just wanted to eat the wafer.
You wanted a
That's it.
snack.
I just wanted to know what it felt like in my mouth because they looked so weird. I was like, are you guys eating paper? I want to eat paper too.
I actually.
And then I heard they're not very good.
Yeah, I think it's just like rice crackers, basically.
Yeah.
Not that I've had Catholic communion, but we drink Olipop. I've had some on stream, and we got a new flavor that's a grape one. And I was trying it because I'm not a big fan of grape flavor or grapes in general. But I was like, I'll try it and see. And I had it, and I was like, this makes me think of Jesus. And I realized, that the only time I think I've willingly drunk grape juice was when I was doing communion.
That's so funny. This makes me think of Jesus.
Yeah, I was just like, why do I feel like I'm a child in church right now? What's happening?
Just the holy grape drink.
And I told my brother, I was like, I don't think I've ever had grape juice outside of communion, because I'm like not a big fan of red grapes. And I was like, this is making me think of Jesus in a way that is probably heresy. Just thought it was
That's okay.
so
We're just
funny.
solidifying our place, you know?
Yeah.
So when we get to hell, the seat will be warm. They taste like stale cardboard. That's what I heard. I also heard you can literally order communion wafers like off the internet and just eat them.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do it. I was actually gonna do it, but I was still like partly in my religious phase and like, will this send me to hell? Will I go to hell if I eat this bread?
I mean, if that's the reason you go to hell, I think that you can have some words with some religious officials.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, you told me I was going to go to hell for this thing. You're wrong.
Right? Like, no, it was the bread. I'm standing at the pearly gates. And it's like, yay, then that's fine.
He said it was the
all these other things that
snackies.
you did. It's like, no, you just got too hungry and now you're going to hell. Sorry.
Can we not use addict in a way like that, Coconut? I don't think that that's appropriate to talk about an actual mental issue in a light-hearted way like that. Thank you.
Yeah, habit might be a better way to describe it.
Yeah.
Good bread is hell-worthy, the wafer isn't. Exactly. I have felt God in some of the bread that I've baked, you know?
Oh yeah, I saw those potato. Those are really interesting. It's like a little juice cup and a snacky.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, it's like a little Lunchable.
Yeah, it's so funny. Thank you, Coconut.
Doesn't count unless the priest blesses it and rings a bell. Okay, so what you're telling me is I can, in good conscience, order the communion wafers. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Have a
Tomato?
really disappointing experience.
I also want a Cadbury cream egg now. We were talking about it on Tomato's stream last night.
Yeah, I've tried them once in my entire life, and I feel like the egg was wasted on me because I was like, this is just a caramel bar, and I don't like caramel bars.
That's fair. Just not your thing.
See, my stim candy is Toffee. I can't get enough of it. It's so fucking good. I like to bite the little circle of chocolate they put on top. I eat that. Then I peel the outside caramel off, and then I eat the hazelnut part inside separately. It's so good.
Ah, okay. I eat Three Musketeers by pulling off all of the chocolate on the outside, like the chocolate coating, and then eating the nougat, and then eating the chocolate.
That's how I eat Bounty bars. Those are a Canadian thing, so you might not have seen them. It's just like coconut covered in chocolate, and
It's
I peel the chocolate
Mounds
off.
in the US.
Yeah. I feel God in this Chili's tonight. Oh, coconut caramel M&Ms. Holy crap! The more you chew them, the caramel like hardens a little bit into like a chewy caramel, and it's I love it so much. It's
Yeah, I
so
don't
good.
like the caramel in the caramel M&Ms. I would much rather have a
That's
milk
fair.
dud.
Yeah, the caramel in the M&Ms is like different. It's like a different substance.
Hmm,
But that's kind of what I like about it.
that's fair.
Actually, something that I've just recently started being obsessive about. You know those Lindt chocolate balls?
Yes, the truffles.
Yeah. So at our mall, a Lindt store opened, and they have like 50 different flavors. Um,
Oh.
the, it's so good. So you can get like a bag of 12 for I think it was like $5 or something. And I got like an Irish cream flavor. I got like
Ooh.
strawberry cheesecake, and I literally had to limit myself to 2 a day because it was so good. Like I couldn't stop eating them. I don't even like
I would
chocolate that
I would
much.
injure myself.
I was trying to. The coconut, you like coconut? Really?
One would hope. Oh, Maltesers
Right?
are just like malt balls, right? I love those too, actually.
Yeah, Maltesers are good. I hated them
Yeah.
when I was a kid, but I feel like it's just a candy you don't like as a kid sometimes, kind of like Werther's Originals, and then like you
Yeah,
get
see,
older
I
and your
liked them
tongue
as a kid.
changes.
But I was also a weird kid, so.
Well, I kind of liked them as a kid because in Ukrainian culture, your grandfather's called Guido,
Uh-huh.
and my Guido would always give us these candies, and we called them Guido candies, and I still call them that.
That's so cute.
I love like they just I was gonna say they taste like my grandfather. They taste like the memory of my grandfather.
Yeah, no, I get you.
And yeah, Lib, a Lindt store, literally dedicated to Lindt, and it's all cheaper than you can find them in the stores. It was amazing. Again, I don't like chocolate that much, but God, I went feral in there. Oh yeah, stars. I did try the tiramisu flavor. That one was really good.
Oh, well, there goes Lib's bank account.
Uh-oh.
There's one in Maine. Okay, I think that I'm going to get a base level down on this seal, and then I think I'm going to end. Do you want to go set up, Sleepy? And I'll go raid you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do that. I forgot I was gonna stream today now. This is so much
I mean,
fun.
you don't have to if you don't want to, but...
Nah, I want a truck. I have
Okay.
everything set up too. 500 Lindt truffles for $200.
Lib, no.
Lib.
Lib, no!
Lib, put the card away.
I love...
Unless
I
can
don't know
have
how
some.
you're supposed to pronounce that tense, but I love those ones. They're like a caramel with like a dark chocolate on the outside. They're so good.
Oh, Reasons. Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
had a Reason. But they are popular. Okay, I gotta go set up. Bye,
Okay.
Katie. Thanks for letting me hang out.
Bye.
I guess I'll see you soon, I guess.
Yep.
Alright, bye.
Bye. My poor computer is so slow. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There we go. All right. Bye, tens. Safe travels home and all that jazz. Okay. I think we've made some good progress on this. I don't think this painting is going to take super long because it's pretty abstract is not exactly the right word, but and basic is also not the right word. But it's nothing like groundbreaking, I guess. It's all pretty vibe based. But I can lay in some shadows for this guy. And then we'll be all set and we can finish this one next time. Yeah. I'm really pleased with that one. I'm excited to scan it and get working on it too, just so that I can get it done and set, you know. That was not what I meant to do. Thank you. Oh, that'd be nice. Big glass of chocolate. I actually need to get another chocolate bar because I'm almost out. I've been getting the Tony's Chocolonely or Chocolonely, however you're supposed to pronounce that. Caramel sea salt ones. They're so good. Yeah, Tony's is really nice. And also, you know, has better business practices, which is good. Teeny tiny eyeballs. No, that isn't bad potato. That makes sense. that tracks with the brand here. Okay, I think he's kind of. I'm apparently just not going to finish that sentence. It's fine. That's so much chocolate. Thank you, Shoddy. Excellent pun. May end up actually doing the eyes of this guy in pen just because they're so small. Like I've already used ink for the outer area, so it's not a big deal to add that in. Hey, Diabra, thank you. We finished this one earlier today, and then I started moving on to the other one. So, yeah. That one's gonna be a sticker design I need to get rolling on. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point for today. I think we can finish this next time without any real issue. Before I go, actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of this warmer brown into the highlight, or the shadow here, I mean. That vibes a little bit better. Yeah, that slaps. All right. Let me also do that. And we're gonna go raid Sleepy. That was the plan. Because Sleepy was telling me they were gonna stream while I was setting up, basically. And I was like, actually, you could just come hang out with me, and then I'll go raid you. So let's do that. See, I took a photo of that. I need to take a photo of this. Which is already, this is well on its way to being done. It already looks like what I need it to look like. So that's great. I love that. Carving out all the ice in the background is going to be the rough bit there. But I'm not that scared of it, honestly, because they just need to look like lumps, you know? Not scary. Okay, let me move over to the ending screen because that's what's happening right now. And yes, as you can see above my little tuber's head here, Sleepy and I will be doing another collab stream on Sleepy's channel on March 22nd, noon Pacific. We're going to be trucking in Truck Simulator from Portland to Eureka, Oregon, or Eureka, California, excuse me, where my grandma lives, and that's a road trip that me and my family did at least twice a year the entire time we lived in Oregon. So it will be a lot of Katie lore and a lot of fun times, and I'm sure a lot of Sleepy moaning and avoiding crashing into things, you know. So thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. My beautiful mods have put the raid commands in chat. The first one has an emote that you can use if you're subscribed to my channel. The second one has emoji that you can use anywhere on Twitch, no matter your subscription status. So please feel free to copy and paste the one that is relevant to you. And I will remember to actually get the stream up before I go over there. That would be a smart thing to do. I think Sleepy's probably still going to be in the starting screen, but that's fine. I should also eat a food, actually. It's lunchtime. Doing stuff and things. Yeah, exactly. We can see what noises Sleepy makes together. All right, there we go. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being nice to me. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Remember that you're loved because I love you. And if you can't take care of or be kind to yourself or yourself, please do so for me, because I think that you're awesome and deserve nice things, and that's including from yourself, even on the days when it's hard. Okay, so let's work on being kinder to ourselves, and then we can meet back here for a top up if we need some help. Okay, I'll see y'all on Monday. Bye.